Okay, so now I go to the next one. Next one is a stop and transfer. Stop transfer, it means that we can send the item into the clinic, between the clinic. So for example, I can now I go to the administrator first. Okay, in the stock transfer here, so we can make a new request. Okay, so in the stock transfer summary, so I can filter up so by the request date. So for example, I choose the January 1st and search. So here we can record for the request date and pickup form and deliver to where. So if I want to create a new request, so I can create a new transfer request here. So I can choose now I stay in Puchong Jaya, so now I pick up from Puchong Jaya, deliver to Bangsa, for example. So I can choose the, for example, I can choose the category. Okay, I can choose the item. For example, I take the blender material. I choose the item. I can set the quantity is a 20. Okay, so I can click this, move here. So after that, I can click the confirm request. Okay, transfer location. So we need to set this one. Okay, we need to type something, the transfer subject here. So for test. After that, are you sure to set this transfer request? I click yes. Okay, this transfer request set successfully. So I can go to the out and delivery there. So just now I have a test for this item request. Okay, so now I want to move to the backup list here. So I need to click here, take this one and click this button. So we can choose this one expired date will be the first one. The latest expired date will be the last one. So I can choose the first one. I click the OK. So after that, I can view the DO. So if I click the view the DO, so the print list you see here. So we can print the current DO. Okay, this one a bit waiting. Okay, the DO will show here. After that, I can confirm the delivery. Click the confirm delivery. So are you sure to pick up this item? Yes. So item pick up, do you want to pick up this? If click yes, will show you the pre-report. If no, we direct to send to the Bangsa clinic there. So I move to another clinic here. Okay, so now I change to another one is okay, I change to the Bangsa clinic location. Okay, in the Bang Sang Clinic there, we can go to stock transfer here. Okay, so we go in the in and receive here. Just now the Puchong Jaya will transfer the 20 quantity for this item. Okay, this item 3M flowable composite. So I take it. So I can do the partial receive. If I don't want to receive all, I can do partial, for example. So I go to here. So here is receive quantity is 20. So if I want to receive temporarily receive the 10, so we can click the 10. So I can click the confirm receipt. So here, if I click yes, so item is received. Okay. So when I go to stock transfer here, so I can search here. Okay, so just now I create a transfer here. So got the deliver status is a receipt, partially received the status here. So if I if I go here, another one is in the receipt here. I want to receive all. I can take this one. I can take another one 10. Receive quantity is 10. So after I click the confirm receipt, okay, item is received. So the short transfer will order receipt. We can see the status is a receipt. Okay, so we cannot edit the request if already received or delete the request if already received. Okay, so this one is for the transfer function. The last one is the print list. This one print list is for print currently the table the record here. Okay, we can see the stock transfer list in the report. So the flow chart is like this, stock transfer. So first one, we need to create a new, and next we go to stock transfer request. So we can choose the pickup from where and deliver from where. So the next we'll choose the item quantity. After that, we can confirm the request will send to the out and delivery the tab there. So we can send to the pickup list. After that, we can confirm the delivery. So in the receive the click there, so they want to click the in and receive. After that, go to receive that, we can confirm the receive. So the order to transfer the flow, so we will like this. Okay, so this part is for the stock transfer. So for here, any question of this? If no, I go to the next. The last part is for the order management. Okay, so the order management here, so we have a 5 type. One is the create request item. Second is delete request item. Third one is create work order. Fourth is add to work order. So the last one is print list. Okay, the structure flow is like this. So first work order. So we have a work order request item. Okay, so we'll go to create the work order. So create work order, we have a few type of the supplier. We can choose the supplier. So the create work order here, work order got the status. The status got the 3 status. First is approved by processors. Another one, second is a send to supplier. The third one is a receive from supplier. So if the status if received from supplier, so the print statement will be the GRN. Okay, so the work order request item we can have a delete action. So we can add the selected request item to the work order here. Okay, to the existing work order. Okay, so we can choose the which one existing work order you want to choose it. Okay, so the next is we can see the work order tracking and include the work order item inside the work order, inside the order management. Okay, now we go to the DS system there. Okay, inside the order management module here, so we can filter by the work ID, work WOID, request date, issue at. So status is what is the status? What is the work without work ID? So we can search. Okay, so this one is preview the request item. So if I want to create a new one, I can go to new here. Okay, so this one we can search by the stop code or the net code. So if I want to search the current request item, I can click this one. Okay, so that we can click the send now or remove this item. So if I click the send now, this item will send request successful. Okay, so you can see today is the 27th August. So if I take this one, okay, I can delete. For example, I want to delete this one. I want to delete this request item. For example, I delete. So we request the password. Okay, the next one is I want to take this one. Okay, we have two choice. One is create the work order. Another one is add existing the work order. So we can choose the existing work order here. So now I go to the create WO first. So this one create work order. Okay, so this new request item will record add to this number, WO number. Okay. Okay, so work order details here. So we can choose the supplier. We can put the remark here. Okay, so we can delete or print and save it. So now we can add the work order status. For example, I put this is a receipt from supplier. So I click this one add. So we'll record down here the table. So after that, if I want to save it, I can print it. So if I want to print it, so you want to save, I click the yes. So the record is saved successfully. So I click OK. Okay. It will show this one we call the GRN, good receipt load here. So we can see the good receipt load here. So after that, I already done, so I can do the save. And yes. So this record is successfully saved. Okay, after that, I close this one. So the record will save it to work order here. Okay, this one is just now I create the work order. So I can see what is the status now. Okay, so this one is a created date, stock code, item, quantity, unit price, total, requested date, username, modified date, and issue at where. Okay, so this one is create the work order. So if I want to add inside the existing the work order, so for example, I created another new one. Okay, so now I want to add existing work order here. So for example, I take this one, I choose this one got the down arrow button, so we can choose either one. So this record will add into to this work order request. Okay, the same way, so we can put the status here. We have three types of the status here. Okay, first one is approved by purchasers. Second is sent to supplier. Third one is received from supplier. Okay, so we can choose one and add the status. After that, if completed, so we can click the save button here and yes. After that, I close it. Okay, so this one is for the create work order and last one is add to work order. So the last is a print list. Print list is print what now the table have. For example, I created another new one. Okay, I click the print list here. Okay, so this one is just like I create a new request item. So we show the here, show the list here. So this one is order is pending. Okay, so this one is for the print list function. Okay, so I finished my part for the order management for here. Any question for this one for order management? If no, I conclude the what do they selling? What do they selling is I cover first one is I cover the stock and service. So stock and service I cover the inventory, price and stock service. So the second one is the stock transfer. Cover the stock transfer, all the stock transfer functions. So for example, transfer in, uh, transfer out, out and delivery, in and receive. So the last one is order management. So I cover the work order, how to create the work order, how to insert in the existing the work order, and the print how to print this. Okay, the last one order request GRN is when the for example when the received by the supplier, so we can send the GRN. Okay, so the last one is okay. If
Hold on, the GRN, we have a proper GRN tracking number already. Because I understand that we have a transaction list only lah, like kind of like a stock in, right? But then whether that we have like a GRN number, like really a running number to tracking all these like or transaction.
Definitely no. So before Mr. Tana got mentioned that we can maybe later we'll have the GIF button here. So after that, if a receipt from supplier, we will print the GRN the receipt. So suppose here we will show the GRN.
你做过 single slide， 你只是讲这几个 point 的，你做过完全 single slide， 你都在旁边那边 update 的，好，这样子快一点，好吧？啊，多几个这个，然后 thank you。
So this one will be changed. This one not a treatment plan. Maybe we'll change the GRN or the food receipt group here.
这个才是重点啊！那他们帮我们刚 present 完了，这个才是重点。
For now, we can trace the GRN number.
那就看得不清楚咯。啊，什么三个重点讲清楚点。WhatsApp Plus 是重点是吗 ？WhatsApp Plus 是重点就讲说我们这边有local system 的。
Okay, so okay, Chukani. So if no question, so the last one I asked the question for about okay, this one. Okay, maybe I ask Guan Yu. Guan Yu here. Guan Yu. Are you there? Okay, maybe I pass. I ask to Abang.
Yes.
Okay, so I asked the question for, can I delete or edit the stock transfer if the stock transfer the deliverable status is all picked up?
Can I delete and edit stock transfer? Is stock transfer the deliver status all pick up?
For example, here. Okay, for
Edit balik yang stock transfer.
yeah, or I can click the edit or delete here. I can do this action. Can I do this action for edit or delete request?
Edit or delete request. Yes, can.
Can. So if I cannot, because this one already picked up.
Oh, already pick up. Okay, sorry.
Delete also same, cannot. Has been delivered. Okay, so the last I want to ask for this one. So in the order management, if I want to add work order status in my work order, where I can add the work order status?
And we can ask Kayun. Kayun, are you there? You can hear us? Kayun boleh dengar?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so question two I ask you, so in the order management, if I want to add work order status in my work order, so where I can add the work order status? So for example, I go here. Okay, for this one, I want to add work order status. How can I add?
Become blind already.
Buat request item.
Kayum, how to add the work order status?
Work order status ni yang mana satu?
Work order
Ini
status,
satu ni.
for this one, approved by purchasers, sent to supplier, received from supplier. This is a work order status. 3 work order status.
Request item first ke?
Click inside. Double click.
Tak tahu.
Okay, double click here. Right.
Oh.
I give a tip. I double click here. So, which part I want to choose the work order status?
Di atas tu add.
Here, right? Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, here. So we can choose either one approved by purchasers. We can add. We can delete. Okay. So anything we can add here. So after that, we can save.
Then, Kayun, I ask one more question to you. So the status right here got approved by purchaser, then received from supplier. But if let's say my flow is different, can I change? I do not have like a receive. I do not need approval from purchaser, but then I maybe need to actually courier to supplier. I need a status to put there courier to supplier. Can I change the status here?
Buat status baru.
Sorry?
Make new status.
Huh?
Create new status ke?
New stock? What the? Which
New status.
new status. Oh,
Ah.
okay. How to create a new status?
Can right click.
Right click at where?
Ada manage.
Okay. Yes. Correct. It's the same thing lah in a way because you know. Yeah, but tetapi Kayun cakap macam like macam try and error macam tu. You can be
You have some
confident mah.
confidence.
Yes, keep
You know, the
confident. It's
whole
like,
entire spectrum, right? Is right click won't be wrong already. Why? It's just matter where to right click.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all for today training. So any question? If no any question, so we finish today the lab system flow platform training. So okay, the last
thank you, Chisun.
Thank you, Chisun.
so we
Thank
take
you.
a photo.
Very simple.
So I pause the recording.